If you've been watching content on YouTube for more than 3 to 4 years, you might remember the whole vlogging hype of 2011, 2012, 2013. I would say even all the way up to like 2014 and 15. Content over the years has definitely evolved because it went from vlogging to those 1000 degree glowing knife videos to Mr. Beast and his video type. You know, things on YouTube have evolved a lot over the past couple years. But I was watching this video about the new DJI Mini 3 Pro and I couldn't help but think, man, like they had to add a feature that enables the camera to turn vertically in order to keep up with the demand of vertical video. Speaking of that, vertical video back in like 2015 was like sacrilegious, and now all the platforms are starting to try and adopt vertical video, like this tweet about Instagram in 2022, and you know, I'll link it down below. But like I said, I was watching a video on the new DJI Mini 3 and I was thinking, man, have we gotten to a point where technological advancements and new things don't excite us anymore? Because I was watching it and I was just like, oh, it's whatever. Let me explain what I mean. I remember back in like 2015, if you had a drone, you went through hoops to be able to fly that drone. First, you had to get a good enough one, which wasn't cheap at all. Then you had to get a certification through like the Ministry of Transportation after taking some course or something, and then you could fly the drone. Don't get it twisted though, you know, the drone footage that people were uploading was amazing. Drones changed the game for indie filmmakers on YouTube. If you wanted to get an aerial shot before that, you had to like climb a tree, which probably wasn't safe, and even then, it was just a static shot. If you wanted a moving shot, the only way I could think of was that you had to go in like a helicopter and pay all this money to rent the helicopter, or you had to pay somebody that had a drone and you know they were certified and all that, and it was just a whole bunch of hoops to jump through. Now, the drone I have is under 250 grams, which doesn't require a license to fly, and you can fly it basically anywhere except near airports and you know other places like that. Nowadays, everyone is a drone pilot because of the technological advancements that were made to keep them under a certain weight. It's definitely not a scarce thing anymore. It's widely popular. Like I remember when I got my drone, it fascinated me. I was seeing things from a place that I've never seen them from before. I was seeing the park from a bird's eye view. It was different, it was new. I wanted to take the drone everywhere, and to be fair, I did. I took it to the park, I took it to the water, I took it and saw all these trails and you know everything. It was nice and it was new. But after using it for a while, it kind of lost its flair. I guess what I'm trying to say, or the point that I'm trying to make, is that I think we've become so used to extraordinary things that we've become desensitized to them. Because social media is so prominent in our daily lives, we have all these amazing things at our fingertips. We can read up on the cutting edge medical research. We can look up whole symphonies of people playing amazing instruments. We can see people skydiving. We can see all this amazing stuff that people 20 or 30 years ago would have only seen on TV, or if they experienced it in real life. And back then it would have been extremely impressive. Now we just scroll past these things like nothing ever happened. I think another thing that happens is that people don't get the credit that they deserve, but at the same time they do. Let's say you're scrolling on your phone one day and you come across someone playing piano extraordinarily, but the fact that you've seen 600 people play piano on the internet before, you know, that person that's currently playing doesn't seem that talented, or it doesn't seem that impressive. But on the other end of the argument, there have been people that have gotten jobs from posting their videos on the internet. One person that's absolutely blown up over the past 2 years is this guy named Joshua Wiseman. I don't watch his videos or anything like that, I'm not gonna lie, but I've seen one or two that got served to me by the YouTube algorithm. He runs a cooking channel where he makes cheap, healthy, gourmet food, and you know, other videos where he puts his own spin on recipes. I remember watching one video a long time ago where he made a video talking about him quitting his job where he worked as a chef because his YouTube channel was blowing up and taking off. Him being self-employed and making YouTube videos would not have been possible if it wasn't for YouTube and the internet. So that's one reason why the whole internet video thing is a good thing that's happened. I think that the internet is a fun and amazing place, and I think it's opened doors that we never would have imagined. But I think there comes a point where we just get desensitized to amazing things and we just dismiss them like they're not amazing things. I remember one of my friends was telling me that he was walking one day and he saw this guy playing guitar on the street. I'll ask him and see if I can get the videos, and I'll post them on screen if I do get them. But you know, I remember him telling me about it, and he appreciated seeing the guy playing guitar live just so much. And I'm not gonna lie, I appreciate musical talent, but if I saw the guy playing on like Instagram or on my phone or wherever, I probably would just scroll past the video after a couple seconds. But I guess because it was in real life, you know, he stopped and he recorded the guy, not just from a distance. He got up close and he even started talking to the guy after. I'm not sure if they exchanged like Instagrams or if they just went their separate ways, but I feel like it's the little things like that that people forget to appreciate. I think there's something special about running into a street performer on the way to work versus an algorithm feeding you into that moment. That's what we forget. It's always better to be there in that moment, and you know, being able to watch it live and in the flesh will once again trump some man-made algorithm feeding it to you on your phone. And I'm not saying that you have to stop and talk to every street performer and build a rapport with them and ask them about their life story, but it might not hurt to take a couple seconds to just raise your head up out of your phone and appreciate something in real life. All I'm trying to say is that I think that we've made these amazing things and we have access to all this amazing footage and information that sometimes we forget about the, for lack of a better word, magic going on behind the scenes. That's all. Remember to appreciate the things that we have and appreciate the things that we can do, because we have no idea where we would be without it. And as always, thanks for watching.